Hello everyone and welcome to my Let's Play of Megman 3 for the NES. I'm Mhhauser321 and I will be your LP'er. Alright, let's get into it. I don't have much time here. The story of this game. Well, in Megman 3, Wily's world domination had plans for world domination had failed twice. In the other two games, he decides to reform, and alongside with Dr. Light, they make Gamma, a peacekeeping robot. Then the 8 robot masters go crazy and take the power crystals that were used to make Gamma, and then you, as Megman, alongside with Rush, are set out to stop them. And then, as always, Wily goes crazy and takes the Gamma and the crystals, and you must save the day. I want to explain a few things before I get into this LP. The beginning intro to all my parts of this video has 3 exhibits. Exhibit A is the first 8 bosses and their weaknesses. Exhibit B is the second 4 bosses, the remake bosses and their weaknesses. And Exhibit C is the final stages and their weaknesses. Alright, and then I want to talk about the boss order. I'm not doing them in any specific order here. I'm starting out, as you can see, on Top Man stage. The thing about Megman 3 that is really cool, and the thing about most Mega Mans, is that even though there is a set order you can follow, you don't exactly have to follow a perfect order. You need some things to be certain levels, so you do have to do things in order a little bit, but not always. So that's one of the great things about this game. But I'm going to be playing Top Man, Megman, and Hard Man in this LP, so in the first part of this LP. And then the controls. I want to get into the last thing is the controls. After you beat each boss, you get a power-up. Most of this is self-explanatory. A lot of people know these games, but if you're not familiar with these games, I'll explain it to you. You beat a boss, you get a power, and in order to use the power, you have to hit start and go into the start menu, hit left or right, select that power, and then you got it. And it basically is just a side weapon you get to use, and it has a certain amount of power, and you can only use it for a certain while. And once you use that, it's gone, and you can get these little refills they have in the game that will refill that power. There are 9 lives, so you can get a total of 9 lives, so it's a lot like a cat meow, or not a total of 9 energy tanks. I think that explains most of the game. So if you missed anything, let me know. But I included the Exhibit A, Exhibit B, and Exhibit C in this intro of all my sections of this because I thought that would be really helpful for anybody who was just wanting to play this game through and learn the weaknesses and not have to go look for a billion web pages to find it. But I'm going to be fighting Top Man here, and Top Man's weakness is hard, but you don't necessarily have to have hard. You'll see I'll beat it with just a regular cannon here. The trick to Top Man is just to slide. That's another new thing they added in Megman 3 is this down slide. You'll see all you have to do is hit down and D, I believe. And I think I get him without getting any hits here. So, got lucky. He doesn't touch me once. I won't try to explain the rest of that other stuff in my other parts. So hopefully I didn't miss anything, but I got him there. I just wanted to explain most of that in the first video. Alright, now I'm going to play Magnet Man. And Magnet Man is also another boss you can beat without his weakness. I wouldn't, if you're not familiar with this game, I wouldn't recommend it doing that way, but I can just beat him with just the regular cannon. It's not too hard. You basically learn their patterns. But the reason why I'm doing Mega Man 3 and I'm skipping Mega Man 2 and Mega Man 1 is because when I was a kid, this was the only Mega Man I had on the NES. And this is the game, as far as Mega Man wise, that I logged the most hours into. So for me, this is Mega Man. I mean, other people have 1, 2, I always had 3. And so this game I know pretty well. And here you'll see the first appearance of this guy called Breakman. And to you, when you first start, he's just Breakman. But you learn later in the series that he was actually Proto Man, which was the first prototype. Or you learn later at the end of the game, Proto Man was the first prototype of Mega Man. He's basically like your brother. And then, these things are difficult. Oh my. The best strategy for these is to slide in and get as close as you can and just pelt them with the power cannon. If you go, no, that's the wrong area. I didn't cut out my desk because I wanted to be as authentic as possible. I only die twice in this first video, so hopefully you can put up with that. I die. guy at the little blocks that show up. What do you want to call them? There, you're supposed to go left of the ladder, but I messed up. I was like, crap, no. Oh, here it is. This part is so dumb. I hate this part. For better or worse, though, I don't know. It's kind of... It's just... I don't know if it's even worth it. I think they just gave up on making enemies. They're like, we're going to put these patterns on. This is where I die, because right here, this magnet can get you. And that magnet always gets me. You don't hold over, he just pulls you right off. And by the way, I don't know if you saw I got Top Man's power there, but by the way, Top Man has the weakest power of all. It's like, oh my, he just spins. It's not worth anything but for the boss fight. I think it's Shadow Man or Gemini is good against. Shadow Man, I think. There we go, I made that jump finally. Even here, you just keep going. Don't stop, just go. Don't worry about that one underneath. The ones there in the blue are the weapon power-ups. So, I don't know if I said that something about that earlier. That kind of shows you. The ones in blue and then the yellow ones are your regular health power-ups. In this game, there'll be these things called energy tanks, and they basically refill you. It's like, I want to say like having a fairy in Zelda, you know? It refills your health. You can have fairies in bottles. You can have 3 fairies in bottles in the first Zelda. This one you can have 9 energy tanks. Now Megman, he is a little bit tricky. He's got 2 sets of attacks. That one right there where he shoots the magnets down, and then this one. This one's really easy to block. You just slide and slide in and try to hit him. This one, if you're not familiar with him, he can get you. But I like to slide right behind him, and it gives you a couple extra shots on him. See, I kind of time it to where he's shooting right in front of him, and right there, walk forward and slide underneath him. Boom! He's dead. He's dead. I hope the exhibits A, B, and C help out a lot. I'm going to keep the description of what they are in each video. That way, you know, if you're just looking to find out how to play this game and get through it, you can follow those little hints and they'll show you where you need to go. You just pause the video at the beginning intro and watch them. Should help. And now on to Hard Man. And contrary to popular belief, he isn't that hard. But his stage is kind of annoying. The part that's most annoying is these bees. And here I think that the bees die by the magnet, but it's actually the Shadow Blade that kills them in one hit. So don't try that. So just keep going to the right. And run. Sometimes I like to get all the bees in one big, pile and run all the way over here and just try to kill them. Just a little bit of entertainment that I find in the game. These things, you just slide past like that. They don't do much. I've never had a problem with them. I've heard people say they're difficult, but to me, they're rather easy. But Hard Man's weakness is Magnet Man. And Magnet Man makes this boss relatively easy. You can beat him without any weapon power-ups. It's easier than that. The trickier is to wait. Now these guys supposedly cut your health in half or something. The best technique is to just run from them. Run! And don't let them hit you, because sometimes they can be hard to kill. I definitely love this game though. It's one of my favorite games for the NES. So just let this thing drop and then slide underneath it and run. I don't know what you want to call those anyways, monkeys or something? Monkey robots? They were doing some crazy stuff when they made the robots. Really, this guy's forbidden. Now here you want to go up. When you get to this little path, you go up, and you get the first energy tank. And if you're good like me, you can beat the boss without using it. As long as you have Magnet Man. And that'll come in, energy tanks come in handy a lot, especially on the last 4 levels. Last 4 or 5 levels, especially when you have to beat rebeat all the same bosses you beat. Right here I'm gonna die because I wasn't paying attention. I think I got a text or something. But Breakman at this point is going to be a reoccurring character, and you'll see him all the way throughout all the series as he reoccurs. I don't know exactly. He's not an X, that's for sure. But, he might be through all the way up to 9 to Megman. He gets you there. He got me there good. I was pissed. I was like, fuck. I like Breakman though. I like his little image, his little red suit, his little apparently the prototype had a bandana. I think Dr. Light was like, nope, this is a little bit gay. I'm gonna get rid of the bandana on the next robot. In the next part, I'll be trying to fit in 3 or 4 bosses. It depends what I can get. Get me 3 times there every time. I don't even know how to avoid him during this one. One time I stood in an area and he jumped over me, and then he just never did it again. I always see the same area. He explodes the floor because he's got exploding powers. Alright. Here you don't try to kill these things, you just slide underneath them. Big whoppers with legs. And then Hardman, I'm going to use Nightman's power to defeat him. And hopefully, I do it rather easily. The strategy to avoid his punches is to jump over them. You slide to the right, jump over them. And sometimes you can jump over the ones on the way back, depending on the distance. But this is going to be it for my video, and I'll pick up the next part with the next 3 bosses. So I appreciate you watching. Please subscribe, comment, post, or comment, like, post to my channel if you wish. Just anything that could help give me some more enthusiasm to make more videos, because it always helps when people are interested in what you're doing. Aha, knuckle! Yeah! Alrighty folks, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for part 2.